Good evening, Wisdom Tree.
Good evening, Rahul. How was your day?
I was playing cricket and football in the evening. I spent about 45 minutes 20 seconds playing cricket and 36 minutes 52 seconds playing football. Later, when I returned home, my mom asked me the total time I spent in playing. But I wasn't able to find out the total time I spent in playing today. Can you help me out, Wisdom Tree?
This problem can be solved if you know about the concept of addition of time. Do you want to know how the Pandavas and the Kauravas learnt about them?
Sure, Wisdom Tree.
Bhim and Duryodhana had a competition among themselves to see who was the stronger of the two. They were assigned 3 tasks to finish, and the winner was the one who finished the 3 tasks in a shorter span of time. For the first task, Bhim timed 2 minutes 45 seconds, whereas Duryodhana timed 3 minutes 5 seconds. For the second task, Bhim timed 4 minutes 20 seconds, whereas Duryodhana timed 4 minutes and 2 seconds. For the third task, Bhim timed 5 minutes and 50 seconds, whereas Duryodhana timed 5 minutes and 47 seconds. After the competition, the Pandavas and the Kauravas were confused as to who finished the tasks in a shorter span of time. Hence they went to Guru Dronacharya to seek his assistance.
This problem can be solved if one knows how to perform the addition of time. Let us learn about it in this class.
Today we shall learn about timeline, relation between units of time, conversion from one unit of time to another, and addition of numbers showing time.
In the previous chapter, we learnt about reading time on a clock. We also read about the 12-hour clock, antimeridiem or AM, post-meridiem or PM, 24-hour clock, changing displayed from 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock, and vice versa. In this chapter, we will read further on these topics. A timeline helps us to show events in the order they take place. Let us see how the timeline works. Arjuna, can you tell me your daily routine?
Guruji, I wake up at 6 in the morning. Then at 7 in the morning, I go for jogging and exercise. Later from 8 to 9 in the morning, I practice archery. After that, I have my breakfast. Then at 10 am, I come to the Gurukul to attend classes till 2 pm. At 2:30 pm, I practice sword fighting till 3:30 pm. At 5 pm, I again practice my archery for an hour. Then in the evening, I go out to play with my brother. I come back home and have dinner at 8 pm and go to bed by 9 pm.
Thank you, Arjuna. A timeline, as mentioned, is helpful in depicting events in the order they take place. Let us now depict Arjuna's daily routine in a timeline. We first draw a line and mark 24 points on the line. Since we are depicting the events in a day, the space between each line depicts duration of 1 hour as shown in the figure. Now we associate the event to the time. Here, Arjuna wakes up at 6 am. Hence, we mark waking up to 6 am in the timeline. Similarly, we associate other events as well to their allotted time, and hence we get a timeline of Arjuna's daily routine. The timeline, as we see, gives an idea of how much time Arjuna spends on each activity and when he does it. It also depicts the order in which he performs his activities. A timeline, apart from depicting daily routine in a day, can also be used to represent a person's achievement. A monthly plan of a state government can also be denoted on the timeline. Before we learn about performing operations like addition and subtraction on time, We must know the relation between the different units of time such as minutes, seconds, hours, etc. 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. A day consists of 24 hours. Hence, 24 hours equal to 1 day. There are 7 days in a week. Hence, 7 days is equal to 1 week. A month consists of 28, 29, 30 or 31 days depending on the month. A year consists of 12 months. Hence, 12 months is equal to 1 year. Also, a year consists of 365 or 366 days. Hence, 365 or 366 days is equal to a year. Also, a year consists of 52 weeks. Hence, 52 weeks equal to 1 year. Also, 10 years make a decade. That is, 10 years equal to 1 decade. 100 years equals a century and 1000 years equal a millennium. On the basis of the relation shown in the previous slide, we can convert the smaller units of time into bigger units of time or vice versa. For example, suppose we are required to represent 30 minutes in terms of seconds. We know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Hence, 30 minutes is equal to 30 multiplied with 60 seconds, which is equal to 1800 seconds. Similarly, suppose we are required to convert 256 hours into days and hours. We know that a day consists of 24 hours. Hence, to convert the given time in hours to days, we divide the hours by 24. Hence, by dividing 256 by 24, in this case, we get the quotient as 10 and the remainder as 16. The quotient is the number of days and the remainder is the additional number of hours. Hence, 256 hours is equal to 10 days and 16 hours. Yudhishthir, can you convert 743 minutes into hours and minutes?
We know that an hour consists of 60 minutes. Hence, to convert the given time in minutes to hours, we divide the minutes by 60. Hence, dividing 743 by 60 in this case, we get the quotient as 12 and the remainder as 23. The quotient is the number of hours and the remainder is the additional number of minutes. Hence, 743 hours is equal to 12 hours and 23 minutes.
Very good. Now, Duryodhan, can you express 3 hours in terms of seconds?
We know that an hour consists of 60 minutes. Hence, 3 hours consists of 3 into 60 minutes is equal to 180 minutes. We also know that a minute consists of 60 seconds. Hence, 180 minutes consists of 180 into 60 seconds is equal to 10,800 seconds.
Very good. Let us now discuss how to perform operations of addition on numbers showing time. Suppose we are required to add 23 minutes 55 seconds and 32 minutes 44 seconds. First, we will have to arrange the times in column. The columns in this case are minutes and seconds. Hence, we write 23 and 32 under the minute column and write 55 and 44 under the seconds column as shown. The columns are arranged such that the smaller units of time lie towards the right and the bigger units of time lie towards the left. We now start the addition from the right. Adding seconds first, we add 55 plus 44 equal to 99 seconds. 99 seconds equal to 1 minute plus 39 seconds. Hence, we carry 1 minute to the minutes column and retain 39 in the seconds column as shown. Now, adding the minutes column, we get 23 plus 32 plus 1, which was carried over from the seconds column. Hence, the sum is 56 minutes. Hence, the sum of 23 minutes 55 seconds plus 32 minutes 44 seconds equal to 56 minutes 39 seconds. Let us consider another example with different units of time considered to generalize the concept of addition of numbers showing time. Let us consider that we are supposed to add 3 days 16 hours and 7 days 12 hours. First, we will have to arrange the times in column. The columns in this case are days and hours. Hence, we write 3 and 7 under the days column and write 16 and 12 under the hours column as shown. The columns are arranged such that the smaller units of time lie towards the right and the bigger units of time lie towards the left. We now start the addition from the right. Adding hours first, we get 16 plus 12 equal to 28 hours. 28 hours equal to 1 day plus 4 hours. Hence, we carry 1 day to the days column and retain 4 in the hours column as shown. Now, by adding the days column, we get 3 plus 7 and the 1 which was carried over from the hours column. Hence, the sum is 11 days. Hence, 3 days 16 hours plus 7 days 12 hours is 11 days 4 hours. Let us now solve some problem to improve our understanding of this concept. Sahadev, can you add 29 hours 45 minutes and 23 hours 33 minutes?
First, we will arrange the times in column. The columns in this case are hours and minutes. Hence, we write 29 and 23 under the hours column and write 45 and 33 under the minutes column as shown. The columns are arranged such that the smaller units of time lie towards the right and the bigger units of time lie towards the left. We now start the addition from the right. Adding minutes first, we get 45 plus 33 is equal to 78 minutes. Now, 78 minutes is equal to 1 hour plus 18 minutes. Hence, we carry 1 to the hours column and retain 18 in the minutes column as shown. Now, adding the hours column, we get 29 plus 23 plus 1, which was carried over from the minutes column, is equal to 53 hours. Hence, 29 hours 45 minutes plus 23 hours 33 minutes is equal to 53 hours 18 minutes.
Very good. Since you have learnt how to perform addition on numbers showing time, Dusashan, why don't you try solving the problem?
Time taken by Bhim to perform all the 3 tasks is equal to sum of 2 minutes 45 seconds, 4 minutes 20 seconds and 5 minutes 50 seconds. By adding seconds first, we get 45 plus 20 plus 50 is equal to 115 seconds. Now, 115 seconds is equal to 1 minute plus 55 seconds. Hence, we carry 1 minute to the minutes column and retain 55 in the seconds column as shown. Now, adding the minutes column, we get 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1, which was carried over from the seconds column, is equal to 12 minutes. Hence, 2 minutes 45 seconds plus 4 minutes 20 seconds plus 5 minutes 50 seconds is equal to 12 minutes 55 seconds, which is the time taken by Bhim to perform all the three tasks. We can now observe the time taken by both Bhim and Duryodhana to complete the three tasks, and thus we can infer that Duryodhana performed the task in a lesser amount of time.
Very good.
Today we learnt about timeline, relation between units of time, conversion from one unit of time to another, and addition of numbers showing time. Rahul, hope you understood all the above concepts.
Yes, the concepts are much clearer now.
Why don't you try solving your problem now?
The amount of time I spent playing is equal to the sum of the time I played cricket and the sum of the time I played football. The time for which I played cricket is 45 minutes 20 seconds and the time for which I played football is 36 minutes 52 seconds. Hence, the amount of time for which I played is equal to 45 minutes 20 seconds plus 36 minutes 52 seconds. Adding seconds first, we get 52 plus 20 is equal to 72 seconds. Now 72 seconds is equal to 1 minute and 12 seconds. Hence, we carry 1 to the minutes column and retain 12 seconds in the second column. Now by adding the minutes column, we get 45 plus 36 plus 1 is equal to 82 minutes. Hence, 45 minutes 20 seconds plus 36 minutes 52 seconds is equal to 82 minutes 12 seconds. Now 82 minutes is equal to 1 hour and 22 minutes. Hence, the time I spent playing is 1 hour 22 minutes and 12 seconds.
Very good, Rahul. See you in the next class then.